Hello. Please excuse the random noises of Twitch auto-playing things. Also, please excuse Moonpie. She is very needy this morning. She's very upset because there is a giant fucking fly. There's just a huge fucking fly. Not in here right now. It's out there. I couldn't kill it because it was too high up. She couldn't either for the same reason. But she's very upset. Also, I'm just trying to figure out how to block this bot. I don't know how to do anything on Twitch. Yeah, but they're not in my chat. I'm trying to block them from their page. I hate Twitch. Get that on video. Me saying I hate Twitch. Don't autoplay this. Okay. I said don't. No. Anyway, good morning. I'm playing lo-fi hip-hop beats that are allegedly Twitch safe. I would let Moonpie out, but I don't want her bothering people that are still sleeping. So she's gonna be yelling. I'm trying to drink my coffee so I can be alive and awake. I'm not quite there yet. Why was I smiling? I look more like this. Hello. It's one of those mornings where I woke up at 3 a.m. and wasn't able to get back to sleep since 3 a.m. So I'm just like, Fixed your Minecraft this morning. Like, was it broken? Was it broken? Was your Minecraft broken? You broke your Minecraft. Oh no. Oh no. We gotta do Gambit. I just remember that. We gotta 4 people all together. We gotta go do Gambit and Destiny. I don't think I've found a single person who likes Gambit as much as me. Forcing Mojang accounts to migrate to being Microsoft accounts and doing that messed it up for a day, but you fixed it. Gambo? I liked calling it Gambo. See, listen. I gotta tell you about my strategy. This is one of the things that kept me up. This happens sometimes. I just think about strategies for games. So, 4 people, right? We'll have all 4 people. We will have communication with 4 people for Gambit. And this is what makes us win. 3 people are going to be on moat duty. 1 of them, or 2 of them, just kind of go in like medium range, just fuck everything up. 1 person kind of hangs back and acts as a healer, so throws down a healing rift whenever people need it. Right? She's yelling. She might need to use the bathroom. I just don't want her bothering. I don't want her bothering Jordan. Bye. You're not allowed. Anyway, so 2 people moat duty, 1 person healing duty, and then 1 person can from far away kill enemies on the whatever turf, but kind of gets near the bank. So whenever blockers are on the bank, you can kill them immediately. So these 3 people out for moats need to get as many motes as they possibly can, and all bank when you hear that the portal is up specifically. Here's why. All 3 people bank at the same time, 3 blockers go up, they immediately start draining. So everybody on that team is going to flock to the bank. So when the portal is up, one specific person who has a good weapon for invading will invade and then kill everybody on that team so they can't drain the motes. That is our strategy. Anyway, I had to talk about that. Cool. Because you're the only person in the chat I needed to relay my strategy. I'm pretty sure Joran has said like about the same thing for a gambit strategy, and that seems to be the way to go. The way to go is to send 3 blockers over, like big blockers if you can, all at the same time, to overwhelm them and start draining their motes, and then send somebody over while their motes are draining to prevent them from killing the blockers and stop them from draining. It's great. It's amazing. It's a very good strategy, and it's evil, and I like it. What are some things I can talk about before getting started? Printer fund for Parappa stream. That is still a possibility. On Tuesday, I am probably gonna do a Destiny 2 stream, and if probably, I don't know, we'll see what time. It depends. If we do make it to $200, I will do a Parappa stream at one of these. Okay, I'm gonna let her out. I'm gonna make sure she doesn't bother Joran. What are you gonna do? I return, still full of anger. I'm gonna leave the door cracked open so she knows she can come in. So any money donated this month will go toward a printer eventually. I don't know if I'll be able to buy it with my own money anytime soon. You're making a treehouse in Minecraft? Nice. But I need a printer to make stickers of my own. So yes, that is the thing. Speaking of stickers, I finished some stickers. That's not a sticker, that's Zale, but that's, I'm gonna be working on him. Let me grab Moon Pie. Because yes, there are Moon Pie stickers. Look. These are the stickers for September. So if you are on the merch tier on Patreon, which there are 5 slots left still, you get these sent to your door. Moon Pie stickers. Sticker Moon Pie sticker. Stickers. Oh, very good. Okay, let me switch back. What? Is that it? No, that's full screen. This one. Okay. I got my hotkeys and I forgot about the hotkeys. Mr. Seahorse, sir. Yes, love him. Here's how Bernie can still win Gambit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. I don't know why I'm doing a Marge voice. I'm still pretty tired. Still pretty tired. Delirious. What should I do first? Should I do coding? Should I do coding? Or should I do draw? Well, I kind of need to code to figure out what assets I need first. So let me switch to code. Boop, boop. And let's see if I can full screen. Bam. All right, we got this, baby. Okay, let me get off of this bot's Twitch. That's my Twitter. Oh, oh no, the immersion, it's broken. It's broken. Is it broken? I gotta get my phone. I'm gonna break the immersion once more. I can't do the Marge voice. Full Marge voice. There are certain voices that are like too loud. Marge voice is one of those voices that's too loud to do, or I will wake people up. It's a problem. I will wake people up. My Marge voice. Oh, see, here's the problem. If I have my door cracked, the giant fucking fly can get in and harass me. But maybe then I can kill it. Anyway, so let's go through Zale. Okay. Label Zale. Label Busker. There we go. Sprite. Zale on guitar. Singing. Okay. We're figuring out our assets. This is what I'm doing right now. Who's in the chat? I see there are people in the chat. I'm gonna call you out. I can't do that. I can't do that. You can see that. Oh my god, she's yelling. Oh my god. Stop it. Get the fuck over here. She's lost her outside privileges. They're gone. No more outside privileges for you. None. You made me lose a viewer. You made me lose a viewer, Moonpie. Good job. Poor Moonpie. Not she. See, she thinks, oh, you're awake? That means, food. No, it doesn't. Not for 2 hours. So she needs to yell, like, buy her food. Okay, settle on following your ears to find the source of tasteful jams. And then you see Zale. Okay, so that's gonna be the same sprite all through that. It doesn't change. Opens up size to see. Sprite, Zale on guitar, looking. Sprite Zale on guitar. Smiling at you. Sprite Zale on guitar. Talking. And smiling. Sure. This is my game, Caston Forest. Welcome. It's called Mixed Feelings. It's the sequel to Mixed Feelings. It is a visual novel, and I'm making it in RenPy. And right now I am getting assets, or I'm collecting, I'm making a list of assets is what I should say. But welcome. Real chill here. If you're interested in the game before this, thank you for the stretch. If you're interested in the game before this, which is just called Mixed Feelings, this is Mixed Feelings Elysium. You can check out. Oh, there's no point and click, not in this one. I plan on putting point and click eventually in some game that I make in RenPy, because I know that's a possibility. You can do like click maps. Yes, that is what a visual novel is. It is mostly reading, and there's art that I have made myself. All of it is mine. Oh, that's not art from it. Let me close that so I don't do that again. Here's a sprite that I'm making. It is reading and picking, like doing choices and persistent data and all that stuff that makes certain things happen. Hello, Vandy. Welcome. But it is a it's a story told through code and all that good stuff. Yes, choices do matter. Choices take you down different paths, show you different scenes, show you different outcomes. However, there in the first game there is no affection point system because it's so short. Just one cycle through it is I want to say, I don't know. Cal, you've played the game. How long does one cycle through the game take? Like 30 minutes? It's right there. I've spelled sprite wrong. That's sprite Zealand. Guitar talking, smiling. Open mouth. Wait, no, that's not what I was trying to say. Closed eyes. Yeah, like one root. Because I know altogether, if you're trying to get like... Oh, you're a fast reader? Watching somebody stream, it took them over an hour to get one root down. But they were also making jokes as they were streaming and stuff. Sprite Zale on guitar, talking and smiling, eyes open. Sprite Zale on guitar. Also, Vandy, I'm good. How are you? I'm a little tired, but I'll be fine. Mouth closed. So it's the same sprite, but with the mouth closed. So that'll be an easy. Should I continue to have him on guitar? Woke up later than usual. See, I had the opposite problem. I woke up at 3 and I couldn't get back to sleep. But it happens to the best of us. I can probably rest a little bit. Today I'm going to the Ren Fair. I'm gonna go to a Ren Fair. It'll be fun. Possibly, if I'm awake enough. I kind of just want his guitar to go away. I can justify this in the narration. I can. Ren Fair. Renaissance Fair. I have recently learned that Ren fairs are mostly an American thing. Like, they don't even have them in the UK, apparently. setting their guitar aside. Yes. And smiling at you in gratitude. Nice. It's called the Renaissance Fair. You can, I don't know, put 2 and 2 together if it's a fair with like based on the Renaissance period. Oh, you guys have them in Slovenia? Nice. The Renaissance period, you know, is like when people wore like cool outfits and stuff. Okay. I'm here to educate people on what Renaissance means. One moment. Let me switch to Okay, so Renaissance, what it means is the revival of art and literature under the influence of classical models in the 14th and 16th century. The culture and style of art and architecture developed during the Renaissance. The revival of a new interest in something. So that is what the word literally means. A Renaissance fair is 14th to 16th century fashion and stuff. So imagine like going to like a medieval fair. Not really medieval, but a little past that time period. It's everybody in like period clothing to the Renaissance is what I'm saying. So that is what the Renaissance was. Now you know. Now you know. Yay, you have learned something. I have taught you. Now let me continue working. Remember, folks, if you didn't pay attention in school, I'm here. I'm gonna have more coffee. Oh, we talked about this before. Cal was telling me in the chat, Clownhound, that what was it? History was an elective in his school. Yeah, let me at least type one more thing of code before I get distracted going on that tangent. Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of the guitar. Lose the guitar. Lose the guitar. I don't want to draw. I don't want him being on the guitar all the time. Taught everything myself about history. See, in America, history is not an elective. We have to learn it. However, history class is not great. It's mostly just like, hell yeah, America. America's the best. America saved everyone. Okay. Sprite. I want to say pose variation. Scratching side of face. You like my keyboard sounds? I'm thinking about getting a quieter keyboard, but I've been told that it sounds like I'm a hacker. So maybe that's appropriate. Caston Forest, if you don't mind me asking, where are you, what country are you from? I'm assuming it's not in America. I'm assuming because of the time zone. Geography is pretty bad in the US, actually, yeah. We only really learn, like, the states in America, and I recall learning, like, what countries are where, with, like, South America and Africa and stuff, but we didn't really, like, learn much outside of that. I never learned where the countries in Europe were. I learned that from a leapfrog pad. Oh god, don't even get me started on people thinking that Europe is a country and Asia is a country and Africa is a country. South Africa is a country, but not Africa as a whole. Oh my god, I have stories about that. Boy, howdy do I. Finger up. That sounds wrong, I'm sorry. So, I used to work at Disney, specifically Epcot, and Epcot has something called the World Showcase. The World Showcase has pavilions based on different countries across the world. One of the pavilions is an African outpost. The thing is, the way that the World Showcase worked is, they started with like a vaguer like area. So they had like a Scandinavian pavilion. They had like I want to say a Middle East pavilion or something. I'm not sure. And until they could get funding from a specific country to actually make that pavilion into a specific country. And the thing is, so they made an African outpost and tried to get like funding from a country in Africa. And I don't think anybody like agreed and wanted to make a deal with Disney in Africa until like they made Animal Kingdom, and then they had like a college program with kids from Africa, and people from Africa would come over. There was a whole college program with that. I'm gonna hold that thought and get back to that. I'm gonna do a few more asset collection. Sprite, arms crossed, eyes closed, smiling, talking. The guitar comes back. The reappearing guitar. Sprite, guitar, looking at you and talking. I'm making Zale a lot more smiley than like his original sprite let on. Same sprite, mouth closed. Yes. Okay, so I can at least do that. So I used to work in the little African outpost. Constantly, people made, like, who came to the parks made a game out of guessing what each pavilion's country was. And they would come up and be like, what country is this? Africa? And I'd go, Africa's not a country. And they'd go, what? What? I'm adding 5s to my code. What do you mean Africa's not a country? And I'm like, it's a continent. And they're like, what? Really? And I'm like, yeah. Yeah. Did you know? Every day I got that. It was painful. It was very painful. There was a conversation I had with a small child, so she had an excuse. But it was really funny, so I wrote it down because I didn't want to forget it ever. So this kid was getting painted on her face, because I was a face painter, that's why I was there. We had this design called La Vie en Rose, which is French, and their her parents were asking, "What face are you getting, honey?" And she goes, "La Vie en Rose," and I was like, "Actually, it's La Vie en Rose," and she's like, "Oh, I don't speak Spanish," and I was like, "It's not Spanish, honey," and she was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, African," and I lost my mind. There are Americans that think that Europe is poor? I've never heard of that. That's strange. It's very strange. Alright, I'm gonna take a small break. I don't believe you. I've never heard somebody say you're poor. I've never, like, it's probably because I'm not around, like, those types of people that would think that. That's strange. Like, maybe it's the, like, alt-right people say crap like that, and I don't associate with those kinds of people. So. A lot of places in America don't teach about anywhere outside of America beyond a cursory glance at acknowledging their existence. And considering how America is one country made up of lots of little countries, I can see the leap of logic from America is like this, so I guess everywhere is. Yeah, you know, that makes sense. Because we call ourselves America, even though there's North America and South America. You know, that's another thing, is people have their minds blown. When you say something like, you explain to them that there's North America and South America, and they're like, yeah, north of the United States of America. And it's like, no, actually, that's not real. Actually, no, that's not real at all. The other half. Well, actually, North America and South America, they're two separate continents. South America is all, like, Spanish-speaking countries. Not all of... I don't know about all of them. Most of them, I think. I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, like, that confused me too when I was learning about the continents, and I was like, oh, there's North America and South America, but we're called America. And everybody was like, no, actually, we are the United States of America. And I was like, why do you do this to me? Oh. Almost got a fly. Hello, soul. Good morning. Connected by the land bridge, it counts. Yeah, that's Central America. That adds a whole other thing to the pot. An entire other thing to the pot. We're talking about America and how, like, the education system of America is garbage, and especially when it comes to geography. I almost said geology, and that would further prove my point. Oh god, there's an example of, like, being bad at geography that I'm trying to remember, and it was an experience I had in high school. No disagreement there. Oh yeah. I mean, I feel like our geology education was also not great. It's funny, like, because I was educated in the South. I was educated in the South. The deep South. Florida South. And, like, a lot of people consider Florida not the South. Oh no, the education system is very Southern. There are teachers in the South that will not teach you evolution. They refuse to. That's the kind of deal that I lived with. It's funny because now I live in the Midwest, and I'm around people who grew up and were educated in the Midwest, and hearing how they were educated in comparison to how I was educated is always real scary. Oh yeah, really. like evolution is like you have to teach it. There are teachers that will just print out like a syllabus or whatever and throw it down and be like, I don't believe in any of this, but take it. And that's a thing. For some reason, so many, God, I don't understand why Christians are so adamant about like evolution not being real. They like just don't believe in evolution. I remember my my mom used to like be really adamant about like not like evolution is fake because it's against God. So I learned about evolution in school, and I was like, okay, that makes sense, and I understand that, and there's proof of that, and there's like present day proof of that. So I explained, I'm like, okay, Mom, this is actually what evolution is. I'm gonna switch to this because I can talk while I draw. It's like when there are creatures. There are creatures, and they have mutations, and if those certain mutations make it easier for them to survive, then they will survive, and then it like they will pass down that mutation, and then that'll become a part of them. And she was like, that's not evolution. And I'm like, yes, that is. That's what evolution is. She's like, that's adaptation. And I'm like, no, that's evolution, mother. That's what that is. Yeah. Yeah, I don't understand the idea that evolution can't coexist with theology. We were having deep talks this morning about evolution. Like, if you want to believe that the world began with Adam and Eve and that was it, sure. You can still believe in evolution despite that. Okay, I tried to make this as unconfusing as possible, but I think I failed. There are a few sprites. Evolution theory existed back in Islam as well. That reminds me, that this is tangential. That was my computer. It's angry, apparently. I think it's too hot. Okay. This is a sprite that I can use. I was gonna start talking about something. It's gone now. There was a thought here. It's gone now. Oh! We have one. We have one man. Okay, so I gotta figure out my naming scheme for this. Zale. Sweater vest. Cartoon smile. Okay. That's my naming scheme. Desktop. Game dev. In here. Game. Images. Save. Imagine having thoughts. No! Back. So, I was wondering about kosher the other day. I was like, what are even the rules for kosher? Because I always hear people saying, oh, it's kosher. I'm like, what does that mean? So I looked up all the rules for kosher, and it's actually pretty interesting. And I kept reading things for the rules for kosher, and I was like, shouldn't you be doing that anyway? Because basically what I was reading, she's scratching, she's itching, she's itching, she's itching. Is that wine? Wine is part of it. Like any food that you can think of could apply to like kosher rules. So there's basically three main food groups. It's meat, meat, dairy, and other, basically. One of the rules is you can't eat meat and dairy together. Fish does not count as meat. Fish is its own category. What was the next thing I was going to do for Zale? Okay, open mouth, eyes closed. Kosher is, it is like Jewish law, or it's like a Jewish like code for how to prepare food. It's specific, like the biggest thing about it is like you can't use the same equipment and stuff to like prepare and clean meat and dairy and the other food group. And if you think about that's just like common sense. Like for cross-contamination reasons, obviously you want to use different equipment to handle meat and different equipment to handle dairy, different equipment to handle all the other foods and stuff. That is the biggest thing. That is the biggest kosher thing. But the thing is, the kosher rules have been around forever. Forever. They've been around. So it's just really cool that back in like biblical times, people came up with these rules about handling food. So that's pretty neat. This is a pretty chill song. I can dig it. I'm gonna get rid of your glasses, sir. Oh heck. When I made this sprite, I was using lighter pencil. Do I want to... I guess that fits with the style. How do I want to do this eye? I'm gonna do it like that. This guy's too cool for school. Too cool for school. Anyway, kosher. Oh, I get to draw shark teeth. Too cool for gruel. It's gruel. What is gruel? That is the important question. I have 2 shark characters now. And I need to draw more of both of them. Okay, so I'm gonna do some crazy, wild and crazy that I've done on stream a million times. Get rid of that. Have I ever told you guys, those of you who've been here before and have played the first game and are familiar with mixed feelings to any degree, each character is based off of a chakra. It's not a spoiler, that's just a design basis. It's pretty obvious, like if you know anything about chakra. Whenever I make like a cast of characters, I like to base each one, like I like to find something, you know, like the very common one is like the 7 deadly sins. Even if that's not like a plot point or anything, it's nice to have like 7, like if you have 7 characters, it's nice to have 7 things to base them off of to make their personalities fun and exciting. Oh, you've come to the right place if you don't know anything about chakra. Too bad Case is asleep right now. They'd be all about this. Chakra is interesting. Good morning, Evie. I was like, you're up early. It's 7:37. That's still early. I'm quarantining Moon Pie so she doesn't wake up people. She's just at the door, upset. Actually, he's talking. Should the inside... Okay, important question. The inside of his mouth is absolutely going to be blue. We're doing this. I'm also pretty sleepy. So if I come off as like sarcastic or irritable to any one of you, know that I'm it's like the Snickers commercial. When you're hungry, you're not you, but it's when you're tired, you're not you. Just know, I care deeply for all of you. Even when I'm tired. Look at him. Look at him. What a lad. I feel like I was saying something. I was talking about chakra. So every chakra has an assigned color. So if there's a dominant color on a character, that is their chakra that I assign to them. So Zale is green. If you know the chakra associated with green, that's his chakra. Man, just ate a whole brain lickers. Is that a candy in the UK that I don't know of? Oh my god, for some reason he looked so cool and then I put glasses on him and then he looked lame. Oh, he's still cute though. Okay, I need to organize my stuff. I'm gonna get rid of that. You lick it from an orb. I'll look it up next break. She's yelling at me. She's angry. Lick orb. Glasses increase the cute factor. I really wanted Zale to like be a character that looks intimidating and like they'd be pretentious. But then the moment you start talking to them, you're like, oh, you're the sweetest person I've ever met in my life. That is the energy I want them to have. Because, you know, you see a shark horse and you're like, oh, crap. Oh, crap. Shark horse in hipster clothing? No way. This is going to be the biggest asshole in the world. This is going to be the biggest asshole in the world. And then, like... he opens his mouth and he's got like a million like sharp teeth and you're just like, oh god. And then he's just like, hey, how's it going? Follow me, follow my website zale.ski. And it's like, ski? Zale, why is it zale.ski? And he's like, I like jet skis. Basically, I love him. Is what I'm trying to say to you right now. I love characters that look intimidating, but they're actually like just a big dork and also just the best. I think he's my favorite. I think he's my favorite. I'm glad we're doing him first. Okay. So if you couldn't solve my chakra riddle, Zayla's heart chakra. Sweater vest. QT. That is what he is. He's QT. That just means quarter turn. Closed talk. There we go. Love this man's. Okay, so we got that. What's next? Okay, next, eyes open and talking. You know, that's gonna be real easy. That's gonna be real easy. Because I can mix and match. Check this out. Duplicate. I meant duplicate, but you know. Get rid of these. Give me your eyes, sir. Someday, I'm going to murder every fly in my home. Oh, she's scratching. She's scratching at the door. No, you're not allowed. You're not allowed. There we go. Okay. Oh my god, I love him. Oh my god. I hope you guys love him too as much as me. I don't think that's possible. I love him. Okay. There we go. And give her that. Glasses back. Talking. Welcome to my stream. There we go. Fortunately, I did this when it was very small. Oh, there we go. Okay. So we got that. Already made that. Okay, now we gotta do a pose variation, so this is gonna get a little more complicated. Yesterday I was remembering a show I watched as a kid, and one of the characters was sneaking a scary movie, and the line from the movie was, "I've got my eye on you. Here, let me get it off." And I just think that's so funny. God. Oh, she's yelling. Let me take your eye. Okay, so this is gonna be pose variation time. This is when things get complicated. Let's get rid of everything. What a perfect specimen. Okay, there's a specific pose I'm thinking of. She is, awful. She is the worst. Actually, I don't think... maybe I should. Oh, man, I don't know. There's a specific, like, Silas sprite that I'm thinking of. Damn it. Freaking flies. Get it, Moonpie. You useless cat. You're useless. Okay. Game. Images. Let me find Silas. The Silas I am thinking of. Is the quarter turn one. So it's kind of like this one, except not quite. It's more like arms crossed and one hand is like up to the face and like it's a very anime face that I'm thinking of. She's yelling. She's yelling. She's yelling. Okay, so maybe I want to do... Yeah, I kind of like the body turned that way. Yes. Get out of the garbage, you dumb fucking cat. I'm sorry. She's being a menace. I need to stop yelling. I'm yelling too much. She's like, you're awake? Feed me, or else I'm going to wake everybody up in the apartment. I will wake everyone up. Zale is only going to be turned this way ever because I can't think of how to draw his face the other way. Oh no, his snoot is shorter. Oh, there we go. And I can close that. Gotta go, sadly. I will have fun drawing Zale, thank you. Thank you for coming, Vandy. It's because she had a like a bag of treats, and I threw them away recently. So now she keeps because they were out, and so now she's going to root through the trash to try and eat them again. You know, like a gremlin. Like a goddamn gremlin. Okay, no, that arm isn't crossed enough. Stop it. What kind of dog do you have, Soul? I think I've asked this before. I need to know. Border Terriers. I don't know what that is. I'm really bad with my dog types. What is a Border Terrier? I'm gonna look it up. Oh, that thing. That thing. That's the one. Do you know you can get DNA tests for your dogs and cats? To find out like what mixtures of breeds they are. I thought about doing it for Moon Pie, but I feel like the results would be remarkably underwhelming because she'd probably just be an American short hair. And that's about it. That's about it. Moon Pie is very Route 1 Pokemon. I had someone ask me, what kind of cat is Moon Pie? And I was like, she's a cat. She's brown and striped. That's it. There's nothing more to her. No. Alright, that's fine. I return. My former roommate did one for both their dogs and it was really surprising. See, I feel like it'd be more fun with dogs because there's so much variety with dog breeds. With cats, there isn't a whole lot. I watched a video on this because this dude did a DNA test for his cats. So there's like there's a few cat breeds that are just mutations that just got continued to be bred, like Scottish Folds. So there's like, you know, there's Maine Coon, there's Ragdoll, which I found out I didn't know this about ragdoll cats. I thought ragdoll cats were just, you know, fluffy Siamese cats. They're called ragdolls because they evolved in such a way that when you pick them up, they just go limp. That's why they're called ragdoll cats. I had no idea. I guess it's like a defense mechanism. It's so interesting. But yeah, there's like, there's not a whole lot of different cat breeds. There's like, you know, Siamese. There's Himalayan, which is just a mixture of Persian and Siamese. There's Maine Coon. There's Russian Blue. There's, you know, like people say tabby. It's like, it's just an American short hair. That's what that's called. Then there's also British short hairs. And there's just not a whole lot of variation with cat breeds, is the thing. There's like savanna cats and there's like serval cats, and that's where like, it's kind of where like all domesticated breeds of cat came from. That's another thing I learned is that cheetahs are not considered like big cats. They're considered like in the same family as like savanna cats. That's wild to me. That's wild. Absolutely wild. The more you know. Cats are so interesting to me because they basically domesticated themselves. That was not our doing. I mean, it was partly our doing, but like cats just kind of decided, they evolved to sound like babies. They didn't make those cat sounds before, and then they started making cat sounds, meow sounds. And then our ancestors were like, oh, sweet baby, you are so good. And then we started living together, and cats would eat our mice, and we liked it. And cats lived in the height of luxury now. Yeah, exactly. It's crazy. It's like symbiotic evolution or something. That's not a real thing. It might be, and I'm just using it incorrectly. I know you meant cat, but yes, he said I want a car so bad. I just imagined the car parked inside an apartment, and it was the funniest image. Oh man. I really want to introduce Moon Pie to like a kitten and see what she does, because I've tried to introduce her to other cats. She hates them. She hates other cats so much. The ruins of Ephesus. I don't know if I said that right. I'm imagining that's someplace in Egypt. God, cats are great. I love them. Have you guys seen Big Billy? Big Billy is my new favorite cat in the world. Big Billy is so good. Wait, is Tom the white one? She was sending me pictures of her cats the other day. Oh my god, we gotta see Big Billy. I'm gonna pause the music. No. Big Billy first. Alright, I found it. I found it. It's gonna be loud, so I'm gonna turn it down. And I'm gonna... make sure. Here is my favorite cat. I love him. I love him. Do you hear it? He's saying I'm Big Billy. Oh, modern day Turkey. Yeah, I've heard about that. They'll just have like freaking shrines with just cats walking in and out. Oh, old Greek city. My bad. I read too far ahead. He says I'm Big Billy, the biggest wet Billy, and I'm gonna go clearly. There was one TikTok that cut it off and it killed me, and I feel so immature for this killing me, but freaking they made it I'm Big Billy, the biggest wet Billy, and I'm gonna poop is what they made him say. And I was crying. Okay. Now I gotta I'm Big Billy. SV. Go to turn. Okay, now I need to bring up. No. Big Billy. The biggest what Billy. Oh, I need the music back. Duh. This one. Hello? Hello? Don't look at my downloads. They're messy. They're messy. Don't look at them. Don't look at them. Oh, duh. I have a freaking folder I made of this. Whoa. I don't know how to use computers. Don't. Big Billy. The biggest wet Billy. He's gonna stick. Don't look at my desktop either. That's. Don't look at the worms. Okay. Images. Okay, QT smile. There we go. That's not what I wanted. That's not where. Actually, that is where. Redo that. Okay. Okay. Zale. SVQT talk. Oh, I gotta figure out what to do for Zale's voice. Oh. Later. Okay, that's different. That's different. Arms crossed. Guitar. Guitar. Okay, I don't want to do guitar yet. I'm lazy. I'm lazy. Worms. Listen, don't question me. Hello, Fizzy Lizzy, welcome. See, I just have so many things on my desktop, because I will be editing videos, and I will just, you know. Hang on. Hang on. I want to present this with no explanation. This image is called Dank. This is Indiana Bones. What other fun images do I have? I have Sans on here for some reason. I don't remember why he's here. I have a lot of worms. I have 3. There's Moon Pie. I have bread. I have Bob. He's important. He can stay. Oh wait. I have Zavala, but he's a Lego. Anyway. If he wasn't there, you'd be saying Sans. Sans Sans. Yeah, this is... When I do game dev, everybody else has to do game dev. Those are the rules. I work on stuff, you also work on stuff. Okay, I'm gonna change where he's facing. Just slightly. Okay. There's a Lego Zavala. He's a Mega Bloks. He's a Mega Bloks. I want him. I want Lego Zavala. Unironically, I want that man. I also saw there's like a figure of, I don't know where to get it, but I saw during that like Bungie stream for the Witch Queen that they have like a Drifter like figure, and I want him. Drifter's my favorite. New season's real fun. I don't remember what they're called. The weird like blind well thing. I really enjoy those. when everybody knows what they're doing. When nobody knows what they're doing, it can be a pain, but ascendant something, yeah. Back on my bullshit, everyone. Back on my bullshit. God, he's so fucking cute. So it's like the same energy as this Silas. Yeah, the weekly story updates are pretty cool. Like, I've only been playing since that's been how they do seasons, but I'm really excited that I, like, jumped into this season, like, the day it started. So now I'm gonna try to keep up to date with the seasonal challenges as best as I can. I don't think I'll be able to finish all of them, but I can try my best. I think I have like 3 or 4 done already. But I mean, Tuesday's coming up. I'm scared there's gonna be more. There's gonna be more. I don't want there to be more. I don't want there to be more. It's great, like, it's just great. It's great, like, going to be like going to do stuff and like having someone message me and be like, hey, you want to go this lost sector with me, and being like, yeah. I just finished my commission queue for this month. So I'm mostly free until commissions reopen. For your date night, you just played Destiny. That's good. That's my idea of a good date night. Oh, I forgot to talk about that. I got PlayStation Remote Play to work because I didn't even know that was a thing until the other day. Yesterday. And then I got it to do the thing. And now, the possibilities of streaming are endless. I could stream Crash Team Racing to you guys if I wanted. I could just play Crash Team Racing right the fuck now. Not really, I have to go turn the PlayStation on. But, I very well could. Could also stream Shadow of the Colossus remake. Yeah, see, the thing is, I never, like, bothered. I always thought that it would be a whole thing, to, like, stream from the PS4, because every time I brought it up, people be like, oh, you need a capture card, and I'd be like, oh, dang it. I don't want to deal with that right now. So I was like, you know what? I want to deal with it right now because I want to stream Destiny more. And if I can just stream from my PS4, which can handle Destiny better than my computer apparently, then heck, I can just do that. So I looked it up and somebody was like, PlayStation Remote Play, and then said, this is all you have to do. Download the software, connect your frickin' PlayStation. And I was like, you're kidding me. Downloaded the software. No problem. Absolutely no problems. None. Immediately recognized my PS4 and then brought up my PS4's like home screen, and I was like, are you kidding me? The latency is like pretty good. Like there's like no delay as far as I can tell, and if there is, it's barely noticeable. With crossplay, I can stream Destiny to my Mac using an NVIDIA thing while Victoria is playing from a PS5 on the couch and Lynn is on another sofa using PlayStation Remote Play. Crossplay is already like, it's just making me so happy. It makes things so much easier. I have too many friends to play with all the time. That is a good problem to have, though. People are always like, oh, I want to take you through this. Oh, I gotta take you through this. Oh, I gotta do this. And I'm just like, that's so exciting, and I'm so glad. I wish I wasn't as busy as I am all the time. Okay, tail. But opposite direction. Tail. Big fat tail. Love me a good shark tail. Not the movie. Not the movie. That movie blows. That movie blows chunks. Massive chunks. Okay, I'm gonna put this at the bottom. And then we are going to slowly build our man. You know what? I should be... There we go. Remember how we build a man? Actually, I don't remember. How do I build a man? That's not 8. That's... Okay. Back in the day. Okay. Crossplay. It's funny, every time people say crossplay, I have to do a double take because back in my day, crossplay was the term you used to describe cross-dressing and cosplaying at the same time. So I did that. I did that a lot. Man, I'm so excited. I don't know if you were here, Evie, when I said that I was gonna go to the Ren Fair today. If I'm awake enough. It's awesome. I'm gonna be Death. I'm gonna be myself. Grim Reaper. I think the fly has made it into my room. I hope Moonpie kills it. So if you hear noises, that's why. I don't know if I'll be at the Ren Fair very long, but I would like to go. I didn't go last year for reasons. And I want to go this year because I want to. I am vaccinated. The outfit I gave Victoria's ref sheet, I've absolutely seen her in. That's... Yeah, she was telling me that. She's like, oh, I have that outfit. And I'm like, I have this gift. I have this gift of, like, people will tell me, just do whatever. And, this is my aesthetic. Not even give me reference pictures or anything. Just be like, goth librarian, fortune teller aesthetic. And I'm like, cool, I got it. And then I do it, and then they're like, cool, I have that outfit. And I'm like, yep. Still got it. You give me a vibe, I will give you a character. I'm so glad I've encapsulated her. She has an energy. I don't know if she's watching right now, but she has an energy and I captured it. There we go. Oh, whoops, I forgot a thing. Whoop. Hello? No, that's not what I wanted. There we go. Shark bait, hoo-ha-ha. Bubadoo. Okay. Yes. Guys, I'm gonna stream Resident Evil 7 next month. I want to figure out like what I'm going, like what days I want to do it. I'm pretty sure I want to do Saturday. Even though today is Saturday, I'm like, what if I just stream really early in the morning? Game dev. And then late at night, I stream Resident Evil 7. How insane would that be? Would that be too insane? Would that be too much? Oh, I won't scream. When I get scared, I don't really yell. You guys have seen me when I get scared. I feel like a few times, because I got scared in Silent Hill 4, I just go, hoo! And that is my scared noise. I sound like James from Pokemon. I think the loudest scared noise I made, it was actually Silent Hill 2, because I was in the middle of talking, and then the mannequin scared me, the first mannequin, and I was like talking to Minmo in the chat, and I went, whoa! I'm excited. I've been editing the Silent Hill 4 streams to make them shorter and more like palatable, instead of like 3 hours of me getting lost. So, that's been a thing. What's going on here? Oh. Here's the confusing thing about the sprites I'm doing. There are 3 different outfits. So that's a thing. That's all I needed to say. There are different outfits for each like piece of the sprite. So that's gonna make things confusing. I might just make this a separate file. Yeah, you know what? Let's go. Let's go. So I'm gonna make this too confusing. Widen. There we go. Take. Go. No. No. Give. There we go. Okay, I gotta put some more space above this man's head. Space. There we go. I will likely get scared a lot in the Resident Evil 7 playthrough. I've already like watched a playthrough, but it was a while ago, so I know a lot of the jump scares are going to get me. So be ready for that. Definitely gonna be a thing. All I gotta do. That's right, I gotta do. Okay, I need reference without clothing. Where's that? There we go. Okay, here we go. No outfit, no clothing. Out. Naked. Uh-oh. Naked. He's naked. I hate saying naked. I don't know why I'm saying it. This is fine. He can be naked. Let that man be naked. Doesn't really have hips, does he? No, none. He's a box. I want to draw hips, though. I shouldn't. I'm doing it anyway. No! We're halfway through. We're halfway through the stream. It is allowed. It is allowed to draw him naked. You are permitted. Phasmophobia update. There's been a Phasmophobia update, you all. That reminds me also, there is a new donation alert. So you know how there's Take the Duck? And you take the duck is gone. The last duck related thing was the duck being taken. So the duck is gone. You can return him now for $8.88. You can return the duck, bring him back home, and he will be back here. He will be back in a safe place. You can give the duck you can give the duck back. You can give him back. You can return the duck home. Return the duck from the dimension. The dimension that you warp him to when you take him. Bring the duck back home. Bring him home. So I guess this is a good opportunity to talk about like commissions, because they're opening on the 31st for patrons at 3 o'clock Central, and then the next day, same time, for the public. So I tried this thing for a few months where patrons get first dibs on commission slots, and it worked out pretty cool. But it was like I said, I wanted to try it out. It turned out the slots kept getting taken by the patrons, which is to be expected. Patrons taking advantage of that perk. That's what I expected to happen. But then I was like, you know what? I would like more newcomers to be able to take slots, because I kept having people asking me about commissions. I would tell them they're opening this day, and then there would be like 2 slots left and only 2 people would be able to take them. And then I'd have a lot of people like let down who never commissioned me before, who weren't able to do that. So this next time commissions are opening, here's August 31st, is going to be the last time I'm doing this first come first serve deal. And next time, October 1st, I'm going to be opening commissions for 3 days, as many submissions as possible, like that can come in 3 days. And on the 3rd, I will select from that pool of commissions and do those commissions. So I'm going to start picking and choosing the commissions I will be doing. And so that'll be a thing. And I will prioritize like patrons. So like if I select you and you're a patron, oh, Evie, 4 months, nice, thank you so much. So if I select you and you're a patron, you will still be at the top of the queue. And I also thought of another thing to make up for like nerfing that perk, you know. I'm going to be offering the option to get a time lapse done of your commission, like a 1-minute time lapse. You can have it post on YouTube if it's safe for work, obviously, or I could just send it straight to you. It's up to you. So the time lapse is going to be an offered to everyone, but for patrons it'll be free. I'm thinking for the public it'll be like an added like 10% to your commission price. So that's a thing that I'll be offering, and I'm going to be offering the time lapse thing this next commission thing. So when commissions reopen next, anybody can get a time lapse done if they would like, and so look forward to that. There's going to be time lapses done of people's commissions. So that'll be real fun. I'm glad it sounds good to you, Evie. She is attacking the door. It's 30 minutes till she gets fed. But I just needed to talk about that. Talk business, as Chloe Price would say. Talk business. Been thinking about Life is Strange a lot. I still need to play Tell Me Why. Tell me why. I don't remember the words to that song other than that. Da, 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 da. Man, I miss Backstreet Boys. Life is Strange. The new Life is Strange. Life is Strange 3. That's awesome. Life is Strange 3 looks really good. The main character, I forget her name's power, makes me really excited because I had a character in my comic who had that same power. They were an empath, just like her, and they could see like auras coming off of people, depending on how they felt. I don't know, like, the deal with the Life is Strange 3 main character, like, if she can also, like, suck up people's emotions and then release them, because that's what my character, Tucker, could do. I miss Tucker. I should make Tucker a furry, so I have an excuse to draw them. You can change how people feel? Okay, yeah, that's like Tucker, then. That is a lot like Tucker. Because Tucker can suck out your emotions and also replace your emotions with others. They wouldn't do it very often. Spoiler alert for my comic, I guess. Tucker releases like all of their emotions, like bad emotions that they were bottling up onto somebody, and ends up killing them. It's okay. It's okay, I can spoil my own comic for you. Oh heck. It's unfinished, so it's no big deal. for forever unfinished. It's unfinished in my heart. Or it's finished in my heart. I will finish it spiritually through other better narratives or stories that I make. Pecs. Oh, I don't know how to draw torsos. I'm just recalling a story my friend told me. I can't really tell like the full story because it's kind of not safe for work. I feel like I could tell like a PG-13 version. So I have a friend who used to cosplay Jack Frost for like a lot of charity stuff. From like Rise of the Guardians or whatever that movie was called. And one time he was at a convention and this drunk guy comes up to him and is like, "You look real lean, son. You look real lean. How'd you get so lean?" And he was just like, I don't know how to handle this. I don't know how to handle this. That's all I really remember of the story, other than this drunk dude telling him the secret to being lean is what was it? It was something really inappropriate. It was okay. Excuse my language for a second and how inappropriate this is. What he said specifically was like, here's the secret. You gotta fuck a lot of bitches, but never let them suck your dick. And my friend was like, okay. I'll keep that in mind. That's the secret. I'm trying to tell a funny story. I mean, I told it, but now you're rubbing against my elbows. Oh. You gotta fuck a lot of bitches. I'm fine. You interrupted me. Never let him suck your dick. Moonpie agrees, that's the secret to getting lean. Oh boy. Moonpie, you're gonna unplug my earbuds. She's at the point where anything I say to her, she's gonna respond. Moonpie. Yep. Would you like to talk to the chat? Would you like to talk to Evie? Would you like to say something? Moonpie. She says hello. Evie says meow. Moonpie. Moonpie. Evie says meow. She only responds to me saying her name, apparently. Oh, I gotta draw his head too. But don't give it if you want to stay lean. I hope you enjoyed my funny joke. Oh, Moonpie, I need that elbow so I can control Z. Oh, Moonpie, don't lick me. Mr. Seahorse. Man me a sand. Man me a sand. Do 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 do. You know what I can also stream? Since I can stream my PS4 now? The Final Fantasy VII Remake. I could do it. I could do it now. Nikki. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 on this side. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on that side. Okay. Consistency. You know what? I feel the same way. I feel like I should have more drunk people stories. I mean, I worked at Epcot, and Epcot is the place where people get drunk. I also worked at Halloween Horror Nights, which is also a place where people get drunk. But most of my, like, drunk people stories are, like, not stories, it's just... So I had to paint a drunk person, and they were really drunk, and that's about it. That's the extent of that story. The only one I keep thinking of is the one where a guy grabbed my hand and put it in his mouth. Why? Why would you do that? That's terrifying. It's not kind of scary, that's absolutely terrifying. Why? I had a lot of drunk people ask me to paint the Mike Tyson tattoo on their face, and I said no. Every time. They thought they were so funny because Hangover 2 just came out. They thought they were so funny. Oh god. Oh god, no, that's terrifying. I've never had something like that happen to me. I'm so sorry you had to deal with that, dang. Oh god. Why are men? Why are men? Why are men? You ever think that to yourself? Why are men? Ugh. I'm constantly thinking that. I used to have like a lot of just weird old men say like unnecessary things. Or say or do unnecessary things that weren't exactly like creepy. But they felt creepy, if that makes sense. So for example, I think I've talked about this during stream before. So in the morning when we would like stock shelves at Target, you'd like throw your boxes like on the floor, you know, because nobody was in the store. And so I just had this pile of like broken down boxes on the floor. And I had this old man like early in the morning come up behind me and be like, "Nice pile." And I was like, "Thanks. I don't understand why that was necessary for you to say to me." Another example is, so for like setting up the Christmas stuff, we kind of had like basically big origami boxes, you know. That's the epitome of creepy weird things men say that shouldn't be weird or creepy, but it totally is. Oh yeah. It's the fact that he just came up behind me and had to say nice pile. Like, why would you? Why? There's no reason for that. Anyway, so you can't, for Christmas, setting up like the, God, what were they called? They were all called like shippers. The little things that you would put like gift wrap rolls in and stuff. It was basically like cardboard origami. And so I was laying out the different layers of one of these things on the ground. And it was early in the morning once again, before like too many people were in the store. And this old guy comes by and is like, wow, that's just in the middle of everything, isn't it? And then just jumps on top of my box and stomps on it and then walks away. And I was like, okay. Are you that angry that my boxes are in the way of everything at 8 in the morning? In the way of one thing? Yeah, like there's just been too many like weird retail stories. I think I have worse stories from working at Disney. Not I think, I know I do. I have so many. Oh, I accidentally clicked a link for Clip Studio Paint. Oh, Big Billy was still there. Oh, I love him. Big Billy. I'm Big Billy. He's got a bow tie. Did you guys see? He's got a bow tie. Oh my god. Cats with bow ties. I feel like the can't hug every cat girl sometimes. Maybe a lot more chill. You ever hate a design? Like, why did I design your freaking fin hair like this? Why did I do that? I hate it. I hate it. When the ear is there, it looks fine. When the ear is not there, it looks terrible. I feel like Zale is the Kahira of this game. Like, not in personality, but in the design. Every time I draw Kahira, she looks different. I feel like he's going to have the same curse. He's gonna have the same curse. Oh no, I didn't draw the tail long enough, like a fool. Oh no. Oh, that's why. There we go. You know what? This is how you beat the system. You love all the characters from part 1? I'm so glad. I love all of them too. And I'm so glad you like Kahira. I fully expected everyone to hate Kahira, and like I feel like it's justified, honestly. I wanted people to not like Kahira, but I also wanted people to like understand where she was coming from. And understand that that doesn't make things okay. I really wanted like a character that was just starting to like unlearn all the stuff that they learned, I guess. I really just wanted somebody who was raised into being like a terrible person and was just starting to like unlearn all of that. Yeah. She is deeply flawed. All of them are pretty flawed, but Kahira is like the crux of it all. And she knew it. That's the thing. She knew she was the problem. Oh god, I love Kahira. I don't know if she's my favorite. Silas is definitely my favorite. Silas has a very special place in my heart. I have this rule, and if I get teary-eyed or cry because of a certain character in like a work of fiction that I'm working on, then that's my favorite character. There's always one character that makes me cry. Silas was the one. Silas was the one who made me cry. I don't know if I made him wide enough. Wide, not white. There was a particular line that I wrote for Silas that got me teared up. It was something like, you get treated like that for so long, then you start basing your value on how other people can use you. That was the line. I wrote it better than that, but that was essentially what that was. That was the line that, like, I wrote that I was like, ugh. Chopmaster Onion is your favorite Parappa character? Stop. Stop. It took me a while to understand what the heck you were saying. I mean characters I write, not, like, other characters. That aren't mine. I did not expect, Silas's situation to be so relatable. I thought it was like way too specific, but so many people have told me that Silas's deal in particular was incredibly relatable, and I would say I'm glad that people could relate to that, but I'm not. Like, I'm really upset that this is like, I'm upset that that's like a situation that a lot of people can relate to. But I mean, like, in the modern day, with the internet being like our prominent like form of communication, it is absolutely a relatable thing. Also being like a content creator. Man, I love Silas. Silas is my heart. I had a friend who used to be like a roommate, so like she knew me pretty well, and she was one of the testers for the game. So a few of the scenes, like, she messaged me like to give me feedback, and she was like, Silas absolutely feels like a self-insert of yours, and I'm like, thanks. She's like, whenever they started crying, I was like, oh no, don't cry. Silas gets the award for the one who cries the most. I remember when the game first released, I had a few people, because I didn't really put like a whole lot of content warnings when I released it. I had a few people be like, wow, I didn't realize this game was going to be so heavy. And I was like, I thought that was clear. I thought that was clear with just the title being mixed feelings. But not clear enough. I guess a lot of people just thought it was called mixed feelings because of the chimera pun. Yeah, it is very colorful and sweet looking, but my favorite thing is colorful, sweet looking things that are actually very deep. That's my favorite thing. Like, it's funny because there's like a lot of people in my Discord server that have been following me for a long time, so they're like familiar with my writing style, and they're familiar with the fact that I have a very cute and sweet art style, and I like to do heavy themes, and so there's like half of the people who played it were expecting that, and then the other half of the people are people who found me through like Case, and weren't super familiar with my writing style, so they're like, oh, this cute furry game boy, and then they play it and they're like, oh, it's that kind of game. It's your favorite music genre is stuff that sounds sweet but is actually like about really heavy topics. You know, that checks out. Like, I feel the same way. Something about mixed feelings sounds more lighthearted than it does in Warning, so I understand why peeps were confused. Yeah, that's true. I think more people were just like, thinking that it was like a play on words with like the fact that they're chimera. I didn't want to pull like a full Doki Doki Literature Club or anything. It's not like a bait and switch or anything like that. It's just how I make things. Things look colorful and cute. But no, there's actually a lot deeper meaning than that, baby. So much of Elysium, this new one I'm working on, I would think of like a topic or a theme that I would want to touch on, and I'd be like, whoa, that might be a little tough to convey. I'm just gonna call it pose very desktop, or here, let's put it there. But there's been like a lot of topics. Where am I? Where is this? Is this 5? Yes. I'm trying to remember my hotkeys. There's a lot of topics for Elysium that I've thought of that I'm like, oh no, that's gonna be really hard for people to be a palatable topic for people. And then I'm like, oh, well, now I have to do it. I like doing heavy topics. I like doing hard to swallow pill topics, if that makes sense. And there are scenes I still need to write out or figure out where they're gonna go, but there are definitely scenes and topics I want to touch on. For sure. I'm pretty excited. I talked about this last stream. Did you bring the duck back? Did you donate for the duck? I don't see any donation. Oh no. Where is the duck? Where is the duck? Where was the video? Well, I guess the video didn't work, but the duck came back. Thank you. Thank you. The duck is returned. You brought the duck back. Oh my god. The duck is back. The video is literally just the same thing except in reverse, and then it plays that song. So let me see. I gotta see. Now I gotta know. Later. Alert box. Log in. Do. It worked before. I tested it. Alert variations. Yeah? No, it is actually time for you to eat. So I might BRB in a second, but I want to see. There we go. He has returned. Alright, so I'm gonna BRB so I can feed Moon Pie. Moon Pie? You want some food? You want some food? you want some food? She wanted that food so bad. Oh. She wanted that food so bad. Okay, let's switch back. We're back! And the duck's back! The duck's back! Nobody take him! Nobody take the duck! Don't take the duck! And now it's just a game of ball. The duck is just the ball. Do we warp him to the different dimension? Or do we let him be? No! Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Where is he? No! No! That was so perfectly timed. Why would you do that? No! You took him. Well, he got a few moments reprieve, I guess. You've been silent this whole time to lead up to that, you evil being. You evil, evil being. He's back. I'm gonna cry. This is the funniest thing that's ever happened. Oh my god. Thank you guys so much. I can't believe he's back. If somebody takes him again, I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm never gonna get work done. Oh. The timing, the comedic timing is so good. It's so good. He's returned. Oh my god, this is the funniest thing. It's so funny. There we go. Soft. Okay, now I can actually start. Amazing. I definitely need to clip that later. That's one for the... That is one that we need to clip. The saga. The saga of the duck. Now everyone knows. Oh no, I forgot certain things. There we go. So we got gills. Are those too big? Those are too big. I saw this really great furry art of a shark furry going into like a restaurant, and they were like, you need a mask on, and she was like, oh, I breathe through my gills, and then like just pulls up her shirt and shows that she has like masks over her gills. She's like, see, and her titties are just out. It was really funny. I'm gonna try to read your key smashing. I started speaking in tongues for a second. Sounded like Eileen from Silent Hill 4 for a second. When she gets possessed. You were summoning an elder god? Oh, nice. The dog! Oh! You summoned the yelling dog. Congratulations! You got the theme of yelling dog. Actually, we hear a lot about elder gods, but what about, like, young gods? Yeah, that's a good point. Thinking emoji. Nobody ever summons a tyke god. Elder dogs. You know there's no such thing as a coincidence guy? He did a video saying on National Dog Day, it is no coincidence that dog spelled backwards is God. And I was like, you go, man. You make an excellent point, sir. I think he is a young god. I would believe it. I would believe that man is a young god. I forget his name. It's something Knight, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I forgot his freaking top scars. Top surgery scars. Which, yes, he has. Trans fish boy. William Knight, yes. That's it. Such a strange man. Ah, sweet Nightbot, thank you. There's no such thing. There's no such thing as a coincidence. I wanted to do a joke, a mixed feelings joke, where it's like the end of the game where you run into Ezra, but her speech is there's no such thing as a coincidence, that whole thing. Then I was like, only the people who've played the game would think this is funny. So I didn't do it. I still want to do it. I still want to do it. As a treat. It wouldn't take that long. I mean, that's her whole character. There is no such thing as a coincidence. I am so ready for people to be mad at me that, like, they're gonna boot up Mixed Feelings Elysium and expect me to explain everything, but I'm just going to give them more questions. I feel like that's gonna be another thing, is people are going to people are gonna expect that, and then I'm not going to give them answers. And they're gonna be like, but why, Spoonie? I want answers. And I'll be like, no. And then I'll make everything a secret ARG, and that's how you will get straight answers, is if you dig into the code and then find all the secrets. Or I just won't make it an ARG at all, and everything will be a red herring, and you will think it's an ARG, and it's not. And I will laugh and laugh. I will just be a troll and then just pretend. Haha, this is my secret ARG. Except it's not. Except it's not. There's no ARG. It's just a coincidence. Except there's no such thing as a coincidence. I'm sending a lot of mixed signals. I'm also very tired, so I'm going to ramble about weird things. There is no such thing as a coincidence. A lot of mixed feelings. A lot of... Oh no, I forgot. This. How do I draw my own character? Listen. Wait, no. If I had a nickel for every time somebody sampled Navi, I'd be rich as fuck. So many people sample Navi. What's up with that? Everybody thinks Navi is annoying, and yet here everybody is sampling Navi. SFX sounds more natural, but the other arrays have plural names. Dilemma. You know what people need to sample more? The Yoshi sound. I love that sound. I've heard it sampled a few times. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Don't play. You all know. You all know. Do your best impression of Britbur. Because that's mine. It's very sad. Yeah, the Yoshi sound. I'm very sad Yoshi says Yoshi. He's not a Pokemon. I'm sad that he goes Yoshi. I don't like it. I want him to go Britbur. Because that's cuter. Did I ever tell a story about my Yoshi shirt? So, I had a Yoshi shirt with the pixelated Super Mario World Yoshi on it. It was from Hot Topic. And it said in, like, pixel font underneath, "Give me a free ride." And I was like, oh, it's Yoshi. And you ride him. So that's what that means. I got this shirt when I was like 12 or 13. And my mom was constantly like, you shouldn't have that shirt. I think my dad got it for me or something. And was like, it's not a good shirt to have. It's sexual. It's a sexual thing. And I was like, no, it's Yoshi. How is it sexual? You ride him, he's Yoshi. And I was naive and didn't know any. I could not glean anything sexual from the term "give me a free ride." So I just thought my mom was being silly. Little did I know, it probably was sexual. Not probably. It definitely was. And I look back at that and I'm like, why? Why was I allowed that shirt? Sometimes mom is right. She had like other family members would comment on it and tell her like, I can't believe you let them wear that shirt. I think eventually I was made to stop wearing that shirt, which it was probably a good call, honestly. Oh, I like this song. I've heard this before. I had a few other shirts. Actually, that also had euphemisms like that. At least one other one that had Yoda. It was from Disney, so I imagine that they weren't trying to do a euphemism. But it was Yoda saying size matters not. And I was like, it's because he's small. And he's saying size matters not. My mom was like, you can't wear that. It's sexual. I'm like, no, it's not. I don't think it was meant to be. But yeah, people could take it that way. That was the best Yoshi impression I've ever done in my life. It's another good impression I can do. I can do Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff. I'm trying to do it quiet. That was more like Yoshi trying to be Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff is one of those voices that would be really loud if I actually like did it. Yoshi I can be pretty quiet with. Another voice that's really loud whenever I do it is my Pinkie Pie impression. Pinkie Pie impression, real loud. Real loud. Man, I wish there was a character that used, like, that I could use my Pinkie Pie voice on. There's no character in this game that would have a Pinkie Pie voice. That'd be so fun, though. I used my Fluttershy and my Rainbow Dash voice in the first game, so, you know. That's what we get. Okay, I need this to be darker. Base. Base. Okay, now I gotta draw his outfit over the base. Oh, it's so confusing. Oh. Lawson. There was this, I had a coworker who I would do a Hank Hill impersonation with, specifically when he would go, boo! That was just what we would do at each other during work. A boo! Bobby? If I ever told you guys about Hank and Bobby from Spyro. I gotta tell you about Hank and Bobby from Spyro. So, a while back, hang on, let me, before I get into that, boop. Yes. My brother texted me, or messaged me on Discord a while back. He was like, do you remember our good friends Hank and Bobby? And before I even opened the picture he sent me, I knew what he was talking about. I knew he was talking about the cactuses from Spyro the Dragon. And that sounds like a very strange thing. And it is. And you're right. If you think it's a strange thing. But there were cacti in Peacekeepers, the second hub world in Spyro the Dragon. There was a big, saguaro cactus. Is that what it's called? I don't know, I'm too tired. The big, long, lanky cactus. And then there was the, little round cactus. And a lot of the times in the environments, they would just be, chilling together. And, for whatever reason, when my brother and I played Spyro for the first time, we had to name these cacti. And we named them Hank and Bobby, because that's when King of the Hill was still on the air. This fly is going to make me rip my hair out. I'm going to rip my hair out. Goodbye, hair. I should add an overlay to my Discord during the summer. Not Discord, my OBS during the summer. Of just flies occasionally going past my head. Because that is 100% what streaming has been like most of the summer. Drive me nuts! Drive me nuts! Absolutely bonkers. Absolutely mental. Okay, where does this end? Okay. Right there. Okay. Functional programming. Whoop. use some pants. Can't wait to have me a snack. Alright. Pitfall. That's an Atari game. Sorry, I'm making unnecessary comments on this conversation. Nah, it's good. Pitfall is dope. I never got very far in Pitfall. I remember my stepmom had it on her MacBook, like old MacBook. MacBook? No, just iMac. MacBook is like a laptop. Silly goose. Silly goose. Oh, I love this song too. Are we still on the Twitch safe lo-fi? Hope so. Oop. So sleek. Object-oriented programming. Oh, gotcha. I may know a little bit programming, but it's all RenPy. I'm not super well versed in the programming department yet. I'm going to learn eventually. I would like to make more types of games. I have some ideas for a side-scrolling horror game. Mostly that I want to do one. I'm gonna be real. I do have some themes in mind and artistic directions, but I want to figure out like gameplay before I figure out anything else and solidify anything. I have a few ideas for like a name for it. And a lot of times if I think of a name, normally I can think of everything else. Alright, well. duck is still here. Should I make a yelling dog for the background? I'd really love to make a horror game. Yes, yelling dog. I gotta figure out something more fun because, like, with the duck, you take the duck and you put the duck back. The yelling duck, the yelling dog, I just really like the tune that it gives me. Like, maybe, like, there's just gonna an icon of the yelling dog companion just on the screen when you summon the yelling dog. It's a Shiba, right? Shibas make weird noises. I love Shibas. Wait. Okay, while we're on break, and before we do our next Pomodoro, there's another video I need to show you. Hey. No, this one.
Do you like your new toy? All right. Do you like your new toy?
I did that with my mind. I also did that with my mind. I don't know why it's not reading my lips. Ah, I love that dog. I forgot about that dog. God. Music, come back. Do you like your new toy? They are so angry. They're so angry. I've never actually, like, interacted with a Shiba. Uh-oh, tell a dad joke. Do I have any dad jokes in my brain? I think I might have told this while you were on here for stream, Evie, but so I won't tell that one. But Cortana can tell a joke. Tell us a joke.
Experience is what you get when you didn't get what you wanted.
What? That's not a joke at all. That's a dumb joke. Cortana. Hey, Cortana. Tell us a dad joke.
Why don't anteaters ever get sick? They're full of antibodies.
I actually made that face. Oh, that's dumb. That's a good dad joke. I'm glad that she actually responds to me asking for a dad joke. The I matey will always kill me. That was my favorite joke she ever told. Ugh. I wonder if she'll give me advice. Hey, Cortana. Hey, Cortana. Do you have any advice?
I'm sorry, but I can't help with that yet.
Hey, Cortana. What are some things you can respond to?
Sorry, I don't know the answer to this one, but I'm learning.
Apparently not that. Hey, Cortana. Give me a list of things you can respond to.
I'm sorry, but I can't help with that.
Okay, this is my last Pomodoro. Oh, we're at $82. I just realized. Awesome. Thank you all so much. I'm glad the duck has returned to his home. It's gonna be my last Pomodoro. 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 Gonna do this sweater vest. Wait, what is that name? Duck has donated. I just realized you did that under duck. Man, I can't wait to stream Resident Evil 7. I'm scared. It's gonna be scary. Duck saved himself from the dimension of evil, the 9th dimension. I should be scared that the ducks saved themselves from the evil dimension. Should I be? Should I really be scared? How did I do this? Oh, like that. What's a SpongeBob quote that lives in your head rent-free? There's gotta be one. Oh, scared of Resident Evil 7. Most of what I remember about Resident Evil 7 is it's just really gross. Like, not in the... well, in the gory way, and also in just... it's gross. I'm always scared that when I'm, stream, like, a horror game, especially one that has, like... is a lot. That, I'm gonna get people mad at me for streaming a horror game or triggering them or anything. That's like a pet peeve of mine. Like, I've never had this happen to me personally, but I've seen people do this, where somebody will like post a like a horror video or a like just stream themselves playing a horror game, and people comment and get angry and like, you should trigger warning and like, I get it, I get trigger warnings and stuff, but it's a horror game, dude. It's a horror game. It's a horror game. It's a horror game. Most of what I see is people say, oh, I can't handle jump scares, you should have told me there were jump scares. It's like, it's a horror game. Leave. If you can't handle jump scares, you should leave. You shouldn't be watching this. That's like usually, like, before I start a horror game, I will be like, okay, listen, this is the caliber of this game. There's a lot of jump scares, and then it's also really gross. So be prepared for that. So I let people know in the beginning. And generally I let them know like the kinds of themes that could be potentially triggering, but like people, when they're just like, they go into a horror game and get angry with the streamer, like, oh, this triggered me. It's like, bruh, what did you expect? What did you expect? Please stop getting mad at people. It's like the whole thing, I remember talking about this with the Silent Hill 4 playthrough, of like, people get mad at streamers for being loud. Like, could you please quiet down? My baby is trying to sleep. It's like, hello? You can turn it down, or you can not watch. You can put on headphones. Did you know that? They're just people who, like, want attention in that regard, like, want to be able to be, like, want to trigger, like, some sort of, maybe not trigger a panic attack, but just want to complain to get attention and be like, I'm having a panic attack. Please, you should have warned me. And it's like, come on, man. Come on, man. You should, know that if you're gonna go watch a horror game, there's gonna be some horror. Oh, that's the wrong thing. I should fix that. There we go. Oh, SpongeBob quotes. going back a little bit, on topic. I'm ready is a SpongeBob quote that lives in your head rent-free. I feel like Patrick going, the inner machinations of my mind are an enigma. It's something that lives in my head quite often. Also the chocolate with nuts episode, just in general, but specifically the fancy living, here we come, la 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 la. That little song they do spontaneously. There is an AJR song where they use a clip of SpongeBob saying I'm ready. Oh my god. I believe it. Me changing the light source at any given moment. It's fine. We'll be fine. No one will care. Excellent. Excellent. You know what I just remembered? There was a new Bill and Ted movie. Did anybody see it? Was it good? Was it alright? I liked Bogus Journey as a kid because it had the Grim Reaper in it. Also, I think I talked about this last stream. I just liked things where people died. Because that's what happens in Bogus Journey is they die. Spoiler alert, I guess, for Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey. Itchy. I'm thinking about Earthbound. I need to play Mother 3 again. I just keep... Destiny 2 keeps tempting me. I know, I mean... And also, like, it'll be like, oh, gotta open commissions, because that's gonna be the thing next Tuesday. I wanna play Mother 3. Mother 3. Okay. Yeehaw. Guy who made District 9 just released a horror movie where they used Unity and a bunch of neat rendering techniques to make a sort of VR world. That's so interesting. How neat is that? Very. That's how neat that is. check that out. Organize. There we go. I want to do a face. The actual movie is meh, but it's worth watching for the neat stuff. I tweeted a trailer that shows some VR footage. Ooh, I gotta check that out. Eventually. What if I do this? Boop. Okay. Let's do a face. Yes. Yes. Oh no, I forgot his nostril. Sly. I forgot his nostril. He can't breathe. Sly. Sly. I don't know why I'm saying Sly. Oh yeah, he can breathe through his gills. Does that mean he talks through them too? That'd be weird. Imagine somebody's like talking to you, but it's actually like coming from like their chest, their torso. How weird would that be? He sneezes through. Oh god, that would be so freaky. Good morning, Mars. You made it with 15 minutes to spare. You made it to the really early stream. I'm glad you can make it. We're drawing a Zale. We're drawing a man. At the end of the stream, I'm gonna plug, I'm gonna run the demo, or the intro so far, so we can see his new spritage. One of the characters in The Boys is a superhero with gills, but they made it look pretty gross. Ooh, nasty. Not a fan of that. Let's put a face. I forget how I draw his face. I'm glad you like this sprite. It's a slight variation on this one. His body is facing a different way. Oh. He's very friendly. He's a very friendly man. Like I said earlier, I wanted him to be a character that you look at and you're like, oh gosh, one of these guys. And then he like talks and you're just like, oh, you're so nice. I didn't expect you to be so nice. You're actually the nicest person I've ever met. Because those are the best kinds of people, where you expect them to be like a huge jerk, but they're not. But that is too blue. There we go. That's good. Sweat drop. He looks scary. Well, he is missing his sleeves. Oh, his eye's not big enough. I don't like it. There we go. That's a little better. Friendly man. Okay, he's missing his ear and it's throwing me off. It looks weird. His glasses from far away look like an eye. Like a sneaky eye? I can't really see it. I mean, I guess maybe a little. But when his eyes are open, it looks different. I wonder how well these glasses... Oh. Oh, they work perfect. What do you know? Almost. Let me make them a little... There we go. Sneaky eye. Face. Okay, now all we got is arms and ear. Let me just do an ear. The ear... Need that ear. That ear needs to be here. It's weirding me out that he has no ear. Ear. Gotta remember how I drew his horse ear. I can make it folded back a little bit, I guess. There we go. I always like building these sprites like this. It's always fun to see it slowly come together. For me. I don't know if it's fun for you guys. It's fun for me. To gradually build these sprites. It's fun to, like, once you have like the base down, then you can just add like different pieces and it doesn't take that long. The longest feature or the longest part of spriting is like getting the main base down. Is it this color? Already forgot. God, what a cute... I almost said human being, but he is not a human being. What a cute... What a ball of sunshine. Whom I love. Beautiful baby. my son. Beautiful, lovely creature of mine, who I made. And I love with all of my heart. Look at him. Okay. Nature is beautiful. He's encasing himself in a cocoon. Beautiful, lovely creature. That's cute. I love the word creature. It's funny, there's that meme, La Criatura. That's not why I started saying it, though. I started saying it because, freaking Balp in Half-Life VRAI as Tommy. Look out, there's creatures! Another creature. It's so freaking funny. I gotta watch that again someday. Okay, there's the ear. Okay, so we gotta do shirtless first because we gotta have the ability to give him different outfits, so. Burp. I don't know where all these other layers are coming from. It's kind of concerning. Get rid of your sweater vest. Get rid of it. No more sweater vest. You are naked now. Enjoy it. Enjoy the nakedity. So originally, I was gonna give him, you know, like the fin elbows. And then I decided that'll be too hard to draw. That'll be way too hard to draw. I'm gonna try something else. I'm just gonna simplify his design. If you have to draw, if you have any context where you have to draw a character over and over and over, simplifying is the best bet. When you design a character, you gotta remember, depending on the context, you need to be drawing them over and over and over. So you have to look at them and say, do I want to draw this character 1,000,000 times? Or will I hate myself because of this design? Soul. Soul, I know you're joking. I know you're joking, but a small part of me wants to correct you and be like, no. She meant beautiful creature. It's alright, Evie did it for me. No! Oh, I'm gonna fix this arm before I go. If people call Zale a himbo, I might lose my mind. I was just thinking about that. I was looking at his arm like, that is a big, strong arm. That's not what his arm should be looking like. But if people call Zale a himbo, I will lose my mind. This man is no himbo, and I don't think Dandy is either. Dandy's the lion. Dandy is closer to a himbo because Dandy is bigger, hunkier. Maybe not hunkier. He is hefty. He's not very like muscular. He's more chunky. But Dandy and Zale are pretty smart. They're both kind, but they're not like dumb like a himbo. What I just oh he's a chonker. He's a chomky. Zale is not chomky. But we're getting somewhere with Zale. But let me see. I don't think I have any more sprites to show. Arms crossed. Okay, so we can at least see the few. Let me turn the music off and then I can open the game up to that point. Launch. Open. I can hear the Roomba. It's going. Okay. Full screen. Let's go. Oh, it's loud. Alright, cool. Sorry, I'm just skipping ahead so we can get to Zale. Bum 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 bum. It doesn't matter. Busker. Okay, that's them on the guitar. Wait, why aren't they appearing? Okay, I don't think I saved. Let's go backwards. And save. Boop. Boop. Okay. Get out of here. Yes. Reopen. Blah. Load. This. Huh! He appears! Yes! Okay, that's gonna be the new sprite that I'm doing right now. But there are literally 3 sprites. Congratulations, we have Zale. 3 hours of work done. Just goes to show you how much work goes into all this art. Oh boy. Anyway. I was gonna be like, somebody donate to bring me back. Oh, but we did it. We did it. We did some progress. Thank you all for coming. Is there anybody I should raid? Anybody going? Anybody going? How do I go to stream ending with hotkeys? There we go. Perfect. Do you like your new toy? Oh, it's 9 a.m. Oh. Hachiko Syndrome's doing Star Sector. I can send you guys over there. Let's go. Not a problem. If you guys want to head over to Hachiko Syndrome. Oh, it's /raid, not a bot command. Oh, what's next? That's a new thing! Create a sub or follower goal to track your progress. That's a cool thing. I can do that later. Let's send you over. Intended for mature audiences. It's okay. You guys will be fine. You guys will be fine. Thank you all for coming. I will see you guys probably Tuesday. I might be streaming Destiny in the evening. We shall see. We shall see. Thank you guys for coming. Have a good rest of your day.